This is the STL Medical Weight Loss Radio Show with Dr. Joe. No more talking, let's go.
Welcome back to the STL Medical Weight Loss Radio Show. I'm your host, Dr. Joseph Molesky. Me and Drew are talking about weight loss medications, surprisingly, and all the great benefits. You know, you're going to get, more energy. You're going to have more control when you go to a party to not eat as much cake, ice cream, the big servings of, whatever it may be to just, combat those food cravings. I mean, it's just incredible how Americans are overfed. I mean, we're overfed. We stress eat. We don't have time. We don't have time to do anything. We don't have time for ourselves. We don't realize that the most important thing is your health, because how many people rely on you? There's probably a lot of people that rely on you. I know I have a third daughter coming in February, so we're bringing our third daughter under the age of 4. So I got a lot of people counting on me, and I know a lot of listeners probably do as well. And if you have somebody counting on you, just think for a minute, like, hey, I need to figure out how to get healthier because I need to stick around for them. And so Drew was recently at a family event.
Yeah, over Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I referenced that last segment too, or maybe our first segment. I don't know what segment we're in now. But my cousin, he needs some help with weight loss. So I was telling them my story, and then my uncle went back to their family doctor, and they knew about tirzepatide, they knew about what I was doing, but they wanted to start my cousin out on this other medication. You know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, it's called phentermine. We were looking at, that on the break. And guys, phentermine, it's an old weight loss med, okay?
Really?
So it's a stimulant.
Okay.
So it's a controlled substance. It's a stimulant. So you take it twice a day, like 15 to 30 milligrams. And what happens is it like makes you super anxious, and it then makes you not want to eat.
So this is interesting that you say that.
Yeah.
Because he had like a nervous breakdown with the amount of people at Thanksgiving, and he had to go outside to get fresh air because he was almost like he couldn't breathe. Like, so when you say anxious, that's gonna be a major side effect with taking something like that.
Yeah. So
you don't get that with tirzepatide.
No, and it works completely different. So.
Wow.
Phentermine is also fen-phen. I mean, there's side effects with that, risk. You can have lung issues, heart issues. And phentermine it's an old med. It's been used for multiple years for weight loss. Guys, it only has like a 5% total body weight loss.
Wow.
So tirzepatide, you can lose up to like 22%. So that's a big difference. And the fact that it works in a different way, tirzepatide is an injectable peptide where it essentially curbs your appetite by slowing your GI tract down, increasing your metabolism by reducing insulin resistance. Drew said that in the last segment. And it doesn't have that stimulatory effect where you're just anxious and you don't know what to do.
I would not want that.
It's almost like I describe it as like when you get scared, like if someone scares you, you want to go into fight or flight. Mm-hmm. You want to try to run, your blood goes away from the GI tract, goes into your muscles, and you're ready to fight. Like, you're ready if someone was to scare you, okay? That's what this medication does, and it can cause sleep problems. That's why I don't prescribe it.
More risk there.
Yeah, and I don't prescribe that because I don't feel like it's safe, and I don't feel it's going to get you the results.
Right.
That's why when I started this practice, I wanted to have something where patients can see the results, lose the weight, and get back to their lives. That medication, it's an old medication. It's not effective. It's
kind of bogus.
It is kind of bogus. And yes, it is still prescribed. Sure. Yes, you can lose weight. I'm not saying you can't lose weight.
Oh, yeah, he has lost some weight, for sure.
You can lose weight. But it's not what I prescribe because it's not going to give you the same results.
All right, so let's talk a few more bogus things, because you see all these, Hollywood folks and all these social ads of these weight loss gummies.
Gummies, yeah.
What a joke that is too.
Yeah, so it's just all bogus.
It's like keto friendly vitamins.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose 80 pounds in 2 days.
Yeah,
no.
And there's I think a thing called Golo or something like that. There's all these different weight loss programs that how sustainable it is. I mean, there's another one called Optavia, but how sustainable? Like I'm not going to say that you can't lose weight. You can lose weight, but how sustainable? Are you just going to like literally just, you're on
It's a quick fix.
Yeah, you're on like, oh, I lost weight. I lost 20 pounds. Okay, how long are you going to
And then 6 months later, you're 40 pounds heavier.
Yeah, like how long is that? And I've seen patients go through the roller coaster ride to where they're like, oh, I'll try this. I lost weight. I tried this. I lost weight. I tried this. I lost weight. The problem is that requires you to have a lot of discipline. What do we know about that?
Right.
I can tell you in my life, I can be disciplined. Great. But life gets in the way sometimes.
Sure.
So we got this, we got this. You have a daughter, I have 3 kids. Everybody's so busy with work. They're quick grabbing and going with food. They're not able to cook food. They're not able. And what happens? Like, you get off track, and then you're like, oh, I was on that diet. I lost 20 pounds. I was on this program, and then like you look back, like, my God, I just gained it all back. That's what I see constantly. And then when patients get on this program, they're like, I don't have that anymore.
You don't. And I've tried all these different things over the years. I've tried the different medications. I've tried different diets.
Super clean eating. You've done that.
I've tried the clean eating.
Like, I remember you in here, like...
Oh, yeah, last year.
Like, eating, like, a tomato, and you're like... I was like, what?
I tried doing everything I could without the aid, put it that way.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work for me. I needed the boost, and I don't hide that either. I am proud to say, hey, I needed this, and now I'm proud to say that here we are almost 8 months later into this program. I mean, I think we're 7.5 right now. I haven't gained anything back. So I'm still losing.
Yeah, there's a listener, I won't mention his name, but he was on the medication, lost like 40 pounds. He got off the medication for like two months, or maybe close to 2 months. He came back, got on the meds, lost the weight again.
Wow.
He's sending me some of his before and after pictures, and he's like, yeah, this medication, like, I thought I could like do it myself, get off of it, but now he's realizing like it's a critical part in his day, a critical part in his week, that he has to have this medication on board, or he just goes off the rails and he can't do it alone. I think the biggest thing that I've touted on here, weight loss is hard. You need someone to give you the right information, not just random people on Google or random people on YouTube or TikTok. You needed the right person, and then you need the right medication. Why not, if you're going to make an investment, whether it's a car, a house, let's call it your health, you would make an educated decision on a big purchase. You would be like, hey, I want to go to the best auto body guy. I want to go to the best, realtor. I want to go to, that's where, because this is a big purchase.
Sure is.
Why wouldn't you go to the right weight loss program? Because you are investing money. You're going to invest time. That's how I see it. Like, you can go on right now, go on Google, weight loss near me. You're going to get all these sponsored ads. You're going to get all this stuff. But wouldn't you want to go with somebody like you really trusted, and you're just not getting meds sent, and you're just, guessing? Like, that's where we're different. That's the Dr. Joe difference.
Yeah, don't go for the quick fix. Don't go for the
cheapest price.
Exactly. That's not going to work. Like you've used the word sustainable. It's not. You're going to be regretting that purchase. You could have used that for Dr. Joe.
Yeah, and the other thing is if you start price shopping, the one thing I can say is with medical weight loss, practices are different. Meaning, we're going to go the extra mile to make sure you're taken care of, whatever it may be. We're going to make sure you get your meds on time. That's another thing. A lot of these weight loss centers, they might say $89 or this and that. You'll see it. But is that for your first shot? Is that for one shot? So it's somewhat misleading. And then what about the shipping times? Is it, you get a lower price, but the product, I have no idea. And then you might get it in 2 weeks, might not. So that's what I've eliminated. We have pre-filled syringes. We go the extra mile for you guys. I mean, it's hands down. If I was looking for a medical weight loss program, I would want to trust in somebody that's been doing it and I can, rely on.
Like the theme song says, call Dr. Joe, which I love your theme song.
Oh, I love it too.
It's a really catchy tune. But man, you got to call Dr. Joe, 636-628-6604. Website is stlmedweightloss.com. It's very, very easy. 3 steps. You book online, then it's conveniently 100% telemedicine, and then boom, medications are right to your door. And talk about the boost in confidence when you commit to this program and the clarity that you will have in your mind, after you take that huge courageous step. I mean, that's, I think that's lost in this. While, the weight is gone, and because of that, the energy is so much higher. There's so much more life in your personality.
Yeah, you can walk farther. I mean, every time I see Drew on Facebook or whatnot, and all my other clients, you literally like, oh my gosh, this is a before and after, but these patients are not going back to that before.
No.
They're moving forward. I had a client recently. She just reached out. This is a good story. She was talking to the PA that works with me, Marguerite, which is awesome.
She's fantastic.
Yes. She's very engaged with all the clients, and she wants to make sure that you're happy and you're successful. So one of the clients reached out, and she goes, I just want to let you know, she didn't know about the Share Your Health.
Okay.
She goes, can I send you some pictures? And Marguerite's like, why? Like, is everything all right? She's like, I am down 42 pounds and I look good. Like, I want to share it. And then we told her about the Share Your Health initiative, the discount that she gets.
Yeah. She
shared it, and she's like, I didn't expect this. I did not expect to look this good. And when you hear that from a client, you're like, you know what? That makes me feel great that you thought, hey, I needed to lose 20 to 30 pounds. You got down an extra 10. You're at 40 pounds. And you just want to say, like, wow. Like, you
should be proud.
I look good.
Yeah. I mean, the photos are stunning. They really are.
They are.
And you have done some amazing job with this, Share Your Health community. Becky and I, we took a picture over the weekend after Thanksgiving while we were in Chicago, and we compared that to what Thanksgiving looked like a year ago. And I know you've already seen the photos.
Yeah.
And I know this is radio, so you can't see it, but go to my Facebook page, you'll see them there. Just how nasty and bloated we look. And then you go to the next one, and it's like,
oh my gosh,
night and day
your face
difference.
I mean, your face is it's
and it's not because I got a haircut. No, it's because you lost 85 pounds.
You're off the CPAP.
Yes.
My mom was on a CPAP. She's off it. Guys, the results are just incredible. I mean, I am so excited for you, that listener.
It's nuts.
I'm so excited for that listener that we're talking a lot about these results, but that listener right now that's like, I'm going to wait till after the first of the year. Cool. Wait, that's fine. Book a same day appointment. But that listener that's like, wow, I'm going to do it right now. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to do it right now. I encourage you to just book. Call 636-628-6604. If you want to talk to one of our, associates, we'll get you lined up for an appointment, or just book stlmedweightloss.com. Guys, you can have these results too in a short period of time.
We talk results, but we talk results because you can be the next success story.
100%.
You can be that next person that says, oh my gosh, I lost 40 pounds. You got to take a look at this photo. So we're selling it.
Yeah.
Book now.
Book now. I always say share a photo, save a life, and save your life. Or if not even your life, save someone else's. People are counting on you. stlmedweightloss.com, the Dr. Joe difference. We're going to listen. We're going to change your life in less than 90 days. I promise.